So I wanted to do a quick video of the Rust-Oleum Neverwet after effect. So just got finished. We're still at Snowshoe, and I came in 8th, but I want you guys to see. Look at how there's no. I mean, there's mud because it was the muddiest thing I've ever been in. But look, no mud there. Now look at the rear plate on this thing. Okay, there's gaps right there where there's no mud. Look up top, mud didn't stick. Okay, see where all the places that there's mud there, but it didn't collect. Now I sprayed the front plate, and nothing gets muddier than this, right? Look at that, it's amazing, isn't it? Under here, look, no mud collected. I didn't have any overheating problems today. The looks like my radiator is almost completely mud free except for the top. Even down here is no issues. Sorry about the camera work. It's really sunny and I can't really see that well. So Neverwet works. The SC1 sprayed the shit out of this thing, and I mean, it is what it is. You know, it did the best it could. Now look at the mud collection. And then there's none down there. Now that's the muddiest part, but look, it didn't collect like, you know, it's still collected, but there's not a lot of it. So, you know, give it a shot, see if it works for you. Thanks for all the support, and thank you for watching. Welcome to part 2 of the post Snowshoe GNCC race. So the mud I'm home now, and the mud has all dried up. It is caked on there because it was about a 4.5 hour ride to back from Snowshoe. So usually when I get back from a race, I leave my ATV on an angle like this, and then I wash all the mud, and the mud just kind of goes off that way. So I'm going to show you how I demud my ATV, and really there's nothing to this, but I wanted to annotate that most of the stuff that's caked on everywhere else, like this, doesn't have Neverwet on it, but all that stuff does. So and you can, man, and my plastics really took a beating in that race. I was trying to squeeze through trees and all that stuff, and it just really took a beating. So we'll see what all the damage is when I'm done, and I'll show you a after of how much easier it is to get this shit off when you prep the plastics and you prep with Neverwet. So this is what I use to help with getting my ATV clean. I think it's $8 at Harbor Freight, if you have a Harbor Freight. And then I use regular old car wash stuff. I don't use the degreaser, only because most of the time it's expensive, and this shit works just as good. At least I think so. What you basically are trying to do is lubricate the surface to get the mud to come off, and that's all I really do. Is I spray this on, I let it sit, and then I spray it off with a pressure washer. And there's my trusty pressure washer right there. You have to pardon the lawn. I was racing all weekend. So you're smart guys, you know how to wet down a bike. And I'll show you what the after looks like when I'm done. And you can see if you would. So degreasers are usually a lot more expensive than a regular old car wash soap. You can get it at you know, Advanced or Vatozone. But I put it in there and I just spray the bike down, and we'll see. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. We'll see before and after. At least that should be neat. Pressure washed, not prepped or anything like that. It was considerably easier to get the mud down through them holes. I think I'm going to cut holes all through here. I'm going to do that mod that I saw where they use metal instead of the plastic that's underneath. Yeah. So I had to pressure wash all of my gear. It was unreal. Anyway, hope you guys like the Never Wet and the SC2 stuff. Leave a comment. Let me know what to do next. Thanks.